Hi and hello and welcome to 2 Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is Van Nunley. And we have Jake Cassio with us as we are live from Howie Sports Page in beautiful and historic Albuquerque, New Mexico, bringing you news, pop culture, sports, current events, stories of the day. We can start off real sad about Minneapolis if you guys want. Is that your thing?
You want to get that out of the way? Rip this Band-Aid off?
Yeah, I figured we'd start this way.
What are we doing? Like, why is my government shooting its citizens in the fucking head? Why is this part of my life?
Why are our citizens interfering with our government?
No, that's not what that means.
Yeah.
Jake, how do you feel about Kyle Rittenhouse?
Yeah.
You know, actually, Kyle Rittenhouse is a little history, friends of the show. I voted for Trump.
You look just like Kyle Rittenhouse.
I voted for Biden and I voted for Trump. I voted for Biden because of Kyle Rittenhouse, because I said that's a little extreme.
Okay.
I don't.
Little?
That
it was murder.
Yeah, well, that was crossing state lines murder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the true crime.
It makes it a federal felony when you do that.
Yeah. But this time around, it feels a little different.
Yeah, worse. Kyle Rittenhouse was not the government.
And he wasn't interfering with the government.
Well, hold up.
A lot of layers to this onion here, buddy.
The government is shooting its citizens, and I believe I don't want to misquote myself from earlier, in the fucking heads.
We've been doing that a long time.
Not long this.
1950?
What is 1950 to you? Do you
know
believe that was the government? Because I think you're trying to talk about civil rights.
Yeah.
But I can tell you.
Talking about the CIA and
National
MLK?
Guard. The National Guard.
Ah, that one. Okay.
But horrible events. I agree. Horrible events that shouldn't have gone down the way it shouldn't have gone down.
The most recent example would be Rodney King. That's the most recent one I can come up with where the government was like, let's just shoot people in a neighborhood.
Baltimore?
Rodney King?
Well, no, not Rodney King, but the riots afterwards.
Riots afterwards. Yeah, sure.
Rodney King was local police. That was a Muni problem. Also, Muni, I think I can kind of forgive because I know a lot of Muni governments, and they're all ran by idiots.
I only know municipal golf courses.
It's a deposit.
Similar.
Also ran by idiots.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in the right atmosphere here.
But what I love about this situation, and there's very little to love about this situation, is the mental gymnastics the right is doing over this situation.
Well, they're wrong.
The mental gymnastics that Red Hats are doing, because he had a permitted concealed carry permit and he was protesting legally, and he was coming to the aid of another citizen of the United States of America, neither of them doing anything wrong. Well, so what's the difference in between somebody protesting ICE and somebody storming the Capitol January 6th? Like, the mental gymnastics that people can't be reasonable. They can't see any nuance in these situations. They can't be objective about these situations. A masked government brown shirt shot a United States citizen in the top of the head who was unarmed.
Say again.
Again, for the third time in this city, multiple times elsewhere. It's disgusting what we're doing. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you are on. Police officers, which these people aren't, are trained very well to not use lethal force in these situations. But here we are again with another one on our hands.
Yeah, Minneapolis has a problem.
Yeah, it's called ICE.
It is cold up there.
Shooting them. And so now the National Guard's there. So what you're going to end up having is ICE and the National Guard face off.
Yeah.
And then that will end with people dying. And that will be it. Also, this ICE thing's not going to last overly long. Like, it is going to, within this calendar year, come to a halt.
I applaud your confidence, but I don't think that's accurate.
Midterms, brother. I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, after midterms, if there are midterms, if there are legitimate midterms.
It's all cooked.
Well, I saw the Don Truther tweeted. I'm not sure which one he's using. He said, if you're carrying a weapon, a loaded weapon on the street, you must be a criminal. So now that's the right's new movement that they're behind, is we can have guns, just not outside.
Ah, okay, like the old weed laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy weed, you just can't smoke it.
Yeah.
You can possess, but you can't inhale.
Yeah.
It's a super worst situation humanly possibly imaginable. That's what it is right now.
I'm ashamed.
Yeah.
For the actions of this country.
It's not good.
I'm ashamed the precedent we're setting for the rest of the world, that it's okay for us to shoot our own citizens. It's okay for us to go into other countries and snatch people's presidents. It's okay for us to send our intelligence agencies in other countries and topple their governments. But don't you dare do it anywhere else. Because for some reason, and no reason that I can see, we have moral superiority over the rest of the world somehow, even though we're doing the shit in plain sight on somebody's iPhone 17 Pro that the rest of the world thinks they can do. And we say it's bad when they do it, but when we do it,
not everyone.
It's okay.
We don't say it's bad when everyone does it. I can give you a handful of countries where we don't care that they do it. Like, you want to join
the ones without oil and precious minerals? Those ones?
Some of those have oil and precious minerals, but we already have a deal.
Yeah.
Like, you want to join the United States' new peace committee group of fun and cocaine and hookers? Like, because Russia's in that, Saudi Arabia is in that. Like, there's a whole group of people where we're like, no, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll give you $1 billion for your fake group.
By the way, let's quit the World Health Organization. You know what's going to happen then, Jake, is you're not going to be able to go on that spring break trip you want to take because all Americans that voted like you, because now your voting record is going to go public, because that, for some reason, is a lawsuit that this government has put on to every single state. You're not going to be allowed to go into other states because you don't have the correct vaccines, because the United States of America is not in the World Health Organization any longer. And we're going to end up literally on an island by ourselves here. And then our government is going to claim, well, we're literally on an island by ourselves here. We have to invade everyone. And it's all de facto dipto dacto to get by force the thing that I think only one person wants.
That's why I own guns.
So you can go into other countries?
No. It's just if anything like that ever did happen.
It's currently happening.
It happened to the guy, and he got shot in the head.
Executed.
Well, I'm not going to protests. I don't have enough time.
Nothing to protest.
Yeah, I don't have enough time.
Look, okay, this is kind of a sports show, and if this is all by Donald Trump just creating this giant shit show just so no countries will come here for the World Cup, so the United States gets to finally win one, kudos. Smart move.
Well, their players are still
4D
coming.
chess.
I don't know about the citizens.
I think a lot of countries are going to boycott, so will the players.
It never happens. They didn't boycott Qatar, so I don't think it's going to happen here. But I do think the fans won't come. And I do think what's going to happen then.
A lot of the fans can't come.
Well, that part is true.
A lot of the countries that are banned from coming, the travel ban, it's all the good soccer teams.
So, but they said in that ban you're talking about, they did say that it would go into effect after, like, if the reason you're traveling is for the World Cup, they're like, you're cool. And they're like, if the reason you're traveling is the Olympics, you're cool. But, like, it's not going to end up being cool. Nothing about it is going to be cool. Also, I don't know.
For the guys that stay, it's not going to be cool.
What, like Cubans? What do you mean? That's a baseball thing. But, and I don't know what deal that Universal has with the United States government. I don't know any of that kind of stuff. But don't be confused, because conspiracy means like, oh, there's going to be a broadcast. It's going to have the highest ratings. That means that those ratings are going to have the highest advertisers. Well, you can't advertise during the Olympics. That's a law. Like you maybe have never noticed, but there's literally zero advertising during the Olympics. You can have commercials.
Yeah.
That's different. But NBC doesn't have the Olympic rights around the world. So like that's owned by BBC whatever, or that in England, that's owned by Telemoon whatever in Mexico. That's owned by Outback Media in Australia, right? So it's not even like I can make the money make sense on this plan. Like historically, I'm like, oh no, this all makes sense. Somebody's getting greased, but I don't even see the grease on this. Go ahead.
I don't think the president and anyone else in charge of this awful series of decision making cares about the opinion of anyone else except for their small group of cronies and donors and benefactors. So if it could be Art of the Deal Volume 2, you get a bunch of soccer fans from around the world to buy tickets on Delta and stay at the Holiday Inn and buy gift cards to Cracker Barrel, and then you don't let them in the country and you keep their money. That would seem like a more valid option.
They come back to redeem the points, and so then we can up our arrest numbers.
Arrest of what?
You let them land stateside and just ship them right out.
That's the thing. What are they even being arrested for? Like, that's the part I don't get. Like, that's the narrative I hear. The narrative I hear is murderers and rapers and killers and child killers and father killers and mother rapers and baby killers and father rapers.
That's just things they've also done.
None of them are doing that. Like, if that's your goal,
that's what it is ultimately, is being here illegally. That's a boring crime for CNN and Fox News and all of that. So they have to incorporate all the other things to make it more interesting. So dumb people like the rest of the world will watch and be like, oh yeah, this is the narrative. So then either one side gets angry about it or the other side is like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. Really, bottom line is a crime is being committed and it's that they're here illegally.
No, hold on. That's not the crime. Like, the crime is not being in a place illegally. The crime is that they weren't born here. Like, that's the identifier they're using. And also, it's not even a real identifier because regular ass American citizens are being murdered. Just murdered.
As well as people who have legal standing in the country being shipped out.
And then
2 children have been arrested. Children. 2 separate children leaving school have been detained and taken away. It's disgusting.
You want to capture father rapers and mother killers and baby whatevers and all these things. Minneapolis ain't the spot.
And look, the talking points of the rapists, the murderers, the drug dealers. I'd love to tell you, and this is a fact.
They're on
immigrants commit less crime than citizens. The rates of committing crimes for immigrants is lower than United States citizens.
Also, when they do commit crimes, and this is going to go over like a bag of fucking rocks, they commit crimes against each other. Like, and I know that sounds weirdly racist to say out loud, but the immigrant community commits crimes against the immigrant community. And that's like super sad. And they don't report that stuff because you can't, because that's your only community. It's awful. And the answer is not arresting kids in Minneapolis to send them to Estancia, New Mexico, to put them in a for-profit prison, which is what we're currently doing.
I think it speaks like back to, ICE's behavior in Minneapolis. It's causing more of a rift than it should, and I believe it's by design. You want the citizenry to react in a way where ICE gets put in danger or ICE gets hurt, to where it seems like their actions are finally justified, which they have not been at all.
They will be when they fight with the National Guard.
ICE and Border Patrol were doing an incredible job before you added all these extra, 22,000 people countrywide, 22,000 new ICE agents. I believe it's 22,000 new ICE agents. And it's just a new brown shirt army for the president and his cronies. Like, it's no secret what's trying to be done. You're trying to split your citizenry, and you're trying to put ICE in danger, so then you could cause a friggin' civil war.
But then you give them bread and circuses, and everything's fine.
And that's why I retired from the bread and circus.
Playoff football, baby.
Just incredible. Just incredible times.
Look, evil doesn't grow through the actions of evil men. That's going to happen no matter what.
Sure.
Evil grows through the indifference of good men. So don't let all these ICE shootings and all of this stuff scare away the population of people who care about their neighbors, people who care about other citizens, people who care about their family, people who care about their friends. Keep going out there and protesting. If you have a voice, if you have a platform, don't be scared. Don't be quiet. Keep speaking up and keep doing your civic duty, because as soon as you start getting scared, as soon as you shut up, that's the second they win.
Do you ever watch like a police movie?
Yeah.
You ever watch like a police TV show?
No.
Yeah, okay. But like,
not a lot besides The Wire.
The Wire's a really good example, actually. Like, The Wire's really good for a lot of reasons. And one of those reasons it's not good, though, is how it follows the procedure and laws and rules of policing. Like,
bureaucracy.
No. Judicial, some bureaucracy, sure, I'll buy that.
Yeah.
But there's a whole bunch of idiots that think that it's okay to break the law to uphold the law. And then every police movie you've ever seen where they beat up a guy for a what's that called when you admit to doing something? What's that? What's the verb?
Admission of guilt.
No, guilty plea.
Okay.
Or whenever they kill a guy without due process, or they do whatever thing. That's what this is, and that's why none of this stuff will ever stick. Right? That's why there's no investigations, because all these laws are broken, and it's like dark. It's like super dark.
Well, they say in those movies eventually at some point, good guys got to do bad things.
That's what they do say, and that's not really how the law works.
Yeah, those are movies. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Life's a movie sometimes.
Nope. No, that's the thing about movies. In the movie, when they disregard your Fourth Amendment rights, it's a movie. In life, when they do it, it's literally against your constitutional rights.
Which is why I have guns.
Again, also, for whatever reason that you think guns are important, or for whatever reason the listener to this, I also am a gun owner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can. I also vote because I can. I also say this stuff right now because I can. I also don't house ICE militants in my private residence because there's a Third Amendment that says I don't have to do that.
Fourth, but yeah. You use your First Amendment right to speak up for your Second Amendment right to hold up your Fourth Amendment right.
What's the Third Amendment? That's will not house, isn't it? Am I getting that wrong?
Fourth is
That's
you don't
the
have to
fourth,
house.
no housing quarters. Or
What's the Third Amendment?
I don't know.
I feel like an idiot.
No, that is the Third
Yeah,
Amendment.
will not quarter any
Yeah.
soldier. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Why are you fucking with me?
Fourth is search and seizure.
Yeah, which I just quoted 2 seconds ago.
I'm Missy Elliott, that one.
Yeah.
Of everyone sitting at this table, I'm the one guy. This is the only thing I know a little bit about.
The Constitution and Bill of Rights?
That's the only thing I would have a degree in.
Oh, okay.
So yes.
And then the other 16 amendments too.
Some of them I don't care about. Suffrage?
14th.
What's prohibition? 19? Or is that suffrage? They all run
I
together.
think prohibition is 19 and the end of prohibition is 21 or 20.
I think that's the drinking age.
Depends what
Now
state you're
it
in.
used to be 18.
Ton going on in the world outside of how terrible it is. We'll tell you about it when we get back. You're listening to Two Men On. Hi and hello and welcome back to Two Men On. We're live at Howie's Sports Page. It's the last one of January. Thank you to Howie's for having us all NFL season long. The championship games were this past weekend. We will talk about they at length. Boys, did you notice my Dawson's Creek outfit today?
No.
Are you also doing 2016 stuff?
Dawson's Creek is like 99.
That joke was more for Jake.
Yeah, I got it. That is how I used to dress in 2016.
There you go.
But my clothes weren't from Kohl's.
I'm wearing my 2016 shirt today. I've had this since 2016.
I'm wearing my 2026 shirt today. Everyone watches women's sports.
That might be like a 2028 because that hasn't happened yet.
That's not true.
People don't watch women's sports.
I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt under a long sleeve shirt.
Are you hot?
Warmer than I thought it would be, but it was cold when I was outside.
See, that's the thing about places where you drive. I was thinking about this on the way here.
I cannot wait.
Okay, so there's really only 5 places where you actually have to dress warm when it's cold.
I'm going to start counting.
Okay, and it's any major city that you can walk in. Okay, New York, Chicago, all that. Okay. Here in Albuquerque, we don't walk. We could wear shorts year round because we have to be outside for about 10 seconds
Hold
maximum
up.
when we get out of the car to go into another business.
Now, are you talking about
Like,
walking
when
by
you-
choice?
We don't have to walk anywhere here. We
It's
don't.
a little anecdotal.
Maybe
There's
downtown.
a lot
Maybe
of people
downtown,
who
but
don't have the option
probably,
to drive.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the everyday man here.
Oh, okay.
The everyday Joe.
Yep.
You'd be
You know,
surprised
pays
what
their
that
tax-
person actually looks like in this country.
They pay their taxes and they wear their pants. Okay, but
Shorts, according to
shorts.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm wearing pants right now.
All right,
Actually,
one, you don't need to dress warm if you
if you
live in a
drive everywhere.
Okay, I'm into that. If you drive everywhere,
If you drive everywhere, you don't have to
all
dress
right,
warm.
that's
because
number one.
Maximum, you're outside for 30 seconds.
Well, I don't know how far you park from things, but I'm still
maybe a
following
minute. Maybe a minute.
Okay.
If you can't deal with the cold for a minute, don't live in a cold place.
Yeah, I always say, burr.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't live in a cold place.
All right. Well, during part of the year, every place is cold, but I'm still following you. All right.
Not Florida.
And the next 4?
Yep, the next 4.
No, that was
That wasn't 5.
No, I said there's 5 major cities that you can walk in. Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, other than 5 places in the United States, you don't have to dress warm.
I wore shorts this morning to the gym.
Yeah, and was it cold?
It was.
And when you went into the building, was it warm or cold?
Took me a while to warm up. I had to get on the elliptical.
Oh, good for you.
And then I did T-shirt muscles.
Nice. Shoot some hoops?
No.
No
not
hooping?
today.
I did chest today.
That's similar to T-shirt muscles. Van, what'd you do today?
Stretched.
Okay, no gym
Yeah.
for Van today. That's what I just heard.
Yeah.
I opened those hips up this morning, boys.
What is that a
I've been
sex joke?
Been a little stiff.
Doing a sex joke?
I am not.
I just got work on my my lower back and my hips because I threw my back out because I'm an idiot moving heavy things. And I went and got work and treatment done. And I went from being a 90-year-old man to walking like I'm 16 again.
What is work and treatment in your world?
I got suction cupped. I got like massaged. I got chiropractor work.
Is this a one-stop place?
Yep, one stop
All right.
shop.
Now, you don't have to say the name of the place because they're not an endorser of the program. So you walk into this place and you say, give me the works?
Yep, pretty much.
And?
Well, luckily I knew the gal. I DM'd her on Instagram, was like, hey, can you squeeze me in? And she goes, for you? I got you. So
do you know her?
So
Or
she had
you...
an opening.
yeah.
It's not actually a very busy business, is what I just heard.
Oh, then maybe not everyone's as hurt.
So you said, I need you to, what was it, suck, pop, and what else?
Suction, crack, and rub. Suck, crack, and rub.
Damn.
Yeah, SCR.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in what order?
Oh, man, the order,
Is
it
there
went.
a red light in the window?
It went rub, cup, crack, rub.
Oh, there was, you
Double.
bookend with rub?
Dang.
Yeah. And a little stretching.
Yeah, of course, a little stretching.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course, and that was my first time getting like the suction cup thing.
yeah,
And after looking at that, seeing all the NBA players that do it on a consistent basis. with
WNBA.
no, it's like Carl Anthony Towns. I mean, it could be WNBA.
I can't tell on
How's
his.
it working for him?
Yeah, is he doing well?
Well, you're really sensitive after you get those cups.
He is sensitive. I would agree.
And having to play a sport after getting suction cupped is crazy. That should be an off-season activity.
I one time got a massage so deep after getting super drunk one night that I got so sick.
It rubbed the booze into your muscles.
I think that's accurate. And then yeah, and then I was like, what's the quickest way to get this booze out of my body?
Drink more booze.
Yeah.
It's not the wrong answer.
Cycle it out by force.
What is all right? So are we? And we're calling it the works.
The works.
All right. So what's the works run you?
$75.
That seems like a steal.
Now get out of here.
Yeah. Well, I got like the friends and family discount, I think.
If you're sending DMs on Instagram, I don't feel like you're friends or family.
No, I think that's more friends and family if you're sending an Instagram DM.
You don't.
I'm not calling the office.
We don't have her personal phone number.
But any
Their
other personal, yeah, there.
Sorry.
We're more acquainted than friends, but
all right,
but
so
after getting the works,
okay.
I would. But my generation doesn't need your phone number. I can find a way to message you 20 different ways.
That would be the acquaintances and distant family discount.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
You got the acquaintance and friend adjacent discount.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Now, I grew up in the Midwest.
Middle East.
Thank you. And I am afraid, I don't like you guys fist pumping. I am terrified of any physical touch that isn't intimate touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the idea of
Yeah.
Are you sore and tired and hurting a lot and aching a lot?
in my entire life, no.
Oh.
But would I be after what you talked about? Yes, because my body would be so tight. Like, take your fist. Like, everyone listening takes their fist,
Mm-hmm.
and you do like a soft palm. You do like a soft palm, like you're flipping quarters between your knuckles, like a soft palm.
Gotcha.
That's what you want your body to be during a massage, like you just said.
Uh-huh.
But my body would be like a very tight butthole fist.
Yeah.
That's how my body was.
Like holding a balloon string, and I like in fearing of losing that lone balloon.
But that balloon string is a rebar pole.
What?
Fred, you're as tight as you normally are in public when you are in fear of an acquaintance hugging you. Like that's the kind of reaction you're
I
having.
don't like being hugged.
Yeah.
I'm not a hug guy either.
No, I mean I will hug a person. Pull that microphone up to your mouth. I will hug a person if it's like an intimate hug. Like if I'm like, oh, this is a person I share intimacy
if it
with.
leads to sex.
So that's another way to say exactly what I'm saying.
Uh-huh. Non-platonic hugs.
What is that?
You know what platonic means?
Yes, but what's the other word?
Non.
Yeah. Any other planet except for Pluto. It's non-platonic.
Or Pluto from Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse.
No.
Especially them.
No, that's a dark one for me.
The dog?
Like associating any of my childhood memories with non-Pluton. Non-Pluton.
Non-Plutonians.
Non-Pluton.
Is it weird that the dog had a dog?
So
He was
Goofy.
Can we unpackage this a little bit?
So Mickey was a mouse.
Mickey was a mouse.
Correct.
Yeah, and he had a dog.
He had Pluto.
Oh, wait, no, Goofy. No,
Goofy
that was.
had Pluto.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. Pluto
Well-
was Goofy's dog. The dog had a dog. This isn't bothering anyone else but me.
Now
Well,
that
that dog walked on 4 legs, and the other dogs walked on 2 legs.
Yeah, even more troublesome. Thank you.
Yeah, but so in that world, 4-dogged people are looked down on.
Like the way that you look at amputees.
now,
Yeah.
now
As
is,
heroes.
I'm going to ask some qualifying questions. I want to make sure we're on the same page. Is Goofy a dog?
Yes.
Yeah, he has to be a dog.
All right.
Yeah.
Is Pluto a dog?
More of a dog than Goofy, I'd
Okay.
say.
Now, is Goofy also a person?
Now, I don't know his lineage or family tree, but
Yeah.
it seems more dog than person.
Is
and
he?
I'm going just by looks.
So, would you say he's anthropomorphic?
Yeah, so I actually just Googled, is Goofy a dog?
Okay, go
And
ahead.
this is what the Google AI overview is telling
Thank
Which is
you.
always wrong.
All right.
Yes, Goofy is considered a canine, but not a typical dog like his pet Pluto.
K69.
His original name was Dippy Dog, and his voice actor Bill Farmer explains he is in the same family as a wolf.
First of all,
So
Bill,
it's
Bill Farmer's playing a role, and I don't need an artist to tell me about the work that they were commissioned to do. Okay, that is zero value to me. He's going to do whatever Walt told him to do.
Goofy is a wolf, and Pluto is a dog.
So I'm not buying this. I will say that Goofy is a
Goofy
dog,
is not a wolf.
anthropomorphic person, and Pluto is a dog, but also just a dog.
But why doesn't Pluto have a more dog as a pet? Even a chew toy. Even a dog chew toy.
Oh, see, now he says
Who's he?
Bill Farmer.
Again,
Goofy isn't a dog or a cow, but something unique.
no. Who is
He's-
saying he's a cow?
He's just Goofy. Goofy's Goofy. You can't define Goof.
You can. We're doing it. We just said he's an anamorphic.
Not according to the guy who plays Goofy, and
Mm-mm.
that's like method acting at
That's-
Walt Disney.
That's not
You
okay.
have to become the character.
All right, can I help you with the thing real quick? When you were a kid, you were in high school. True or false? That high school had what? A drama class. True or false? In that drama class, they did what? Romeo and Juliet. True or false? Some kid from your high school played Romeo. True or false? I cannot go to that kid as the source of what William Shakespeare thought. That's who Bill Farmer is.
Bill Farmer was Goofy and will always be Goofy.
I don't
And you're
think you put,
sounding real goofy, not agreeing with that, okay, Goof?
just because you put pants and a high school Letterman jacket on a dog doesn't make you a human. You're still dogs.
No,
It's
he's
more like a Silicon Valley like vest, like bro vest.
I see him in like a Letterman jacket.
he's upright, talks, has a job,
Wears
has a
pants.
family, drives a car. I assume pays taxes.
Probably a little racist because considering the time he was made.
He's a human who's dog shaped. Somebody write that down.
Human who's dog shaped. Okay.
Van, thoughts?
Well, I tell you what,
That's what they call people in Pittsburgh because they all look like pit bulls.
I don't get what?
in the dog universe that I believe these two entities both live, Goofy would be an absolute hustler on the pool table, or dare I say, the poker table.
Yeah.
We've seen dogs play pool, we've seen dogs play poker, but Goofy being part magical human something,
Yeah.
it's unfair to the rest of the dogs playing poker
No, Goofy lives in Pittsburgh. Okay,
That's not correct.
Goofy is just entirely about like every part in the Goofy universe. Like, the Goofy movie where he takes his kid to go travel across the world. That movie is just about Pittsburgh father and son duo traveling and actually seeing the rest of the nation for once because they've never left Pittsburgh.
Are you calling the Goofy universe the Disney universe? Or are you calling the Goofy universe the universe where dogs are more than just dogs and presumably possibly also people?
I'm calling that Pittsburgh.
All right. I see more parallels here, and I like this. I don't know.
Look up the average. Just look up average male from Pittsburgh and tell me he doesn't look like a pit bull.
I'm not gonna look that up. It's gonna mess up my algorithm.
Exactly.
Is Brian Griffin a dog?
He's in the Goofy universe, I guess.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
He's a Pittsburgh native that moved to Rhode Island.
With the Pittsburgh.
There's also dogs in the Family Guy universe.
Yeah,
Like
Brian Griffin.
Dogs. No. Just dogs.
Yeah.
There's also just dogs.
Yeah, those are just
But
dogs.
Brian is sentient. So this begs the question, what sentient beings are having sex with these animals to give them human-like qualities?
Oh, my, you never find patient zero, stupid. They just end up.
Can we trace this back?
All right, everyone has AIDS, right? But you don't know who had AIDS first.
What do you mean, like a
The
secretary?
monkey.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if it's Goofy or Brian Griffin or Droopy or Odie or Astro, I'm just trying now.
Yeah.
Like
Those are dogs.
they're on the spectrum.
Now you're grouping humanoid dogs and cartoon dogs together. That's unfair.
Yes, there are people from Pittsburgh and there are dogs.
What is Snoopy?
Snoopy's a dog. He doesn't talk.
Flies a plane.
No, Snoopy's in the middle because Snoopy doesn't talk. Is that correct? He doesn't have the power of human speech.
Are you being serious?
But he
right
has
now?
the power of human actions.
How does Woodstock understand him if he doesn't talk? He's not.
Well, also,
Charlie Brown.
Woodstock is in the sentient cartoon animal universe as well, but he's not as blessed or gifted as Goofy.
Now, here's a real question. Moving away from dogs,
It better be about Huckleberry Hound.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Okay, so they're all in the same universe.
Well, I think that's more of a Ninja Turtles thing. Like that's a science experiment gone wrong.
Those are just people from New York City.
Not Pittsburgh.
Not Pittsburgh, no.
In the anamorphic, what is, all right, Tom and Jerry, cat and mouse, or anamorphic?
Cat and mouse.
They don't talk.
Tom
so
can
they're
talk.
in the gray area.
Tom can talk. Or he could go, no!
How does he order things from Acme if he can't talk?
Mail-in. This is back in the mail-in order from catalogs. I don't think you need to speak English.
I don't think
to order from catalogs.
Vocal cords are not the deal breaker on if you're anamorphic or not.
It's a big deal to me, though.
Yeah, if you can't talk, I don't want to give you the morphic.
Also, if they're not speaking English and they're like half anamorphic, they're half human, is ICE getting rid of these animals too?
Well, Jerry,
they don't speak the language, they don't have jobs.
Jerry, the mouse, had a cousin from France.
You don't have to tell us he's the mouse.
The Mouseketeer.
We know which one Tom is. We know which one
I'm
Jerry
just making sure. Okay, it's called journalistic integrity. For once, I'm having.
Kick it to you real straight. I'm not sure if the difference.
Okay, so he has a cousin from France and he can talk. Alouette, gentil alouette, alouette, junte plumeray, let that. Yeah.
You're not incorrect.
You're
no,
welcome.
I'm not.
But we see this elsewhere because Garfield can full on talk, but Odie can't talk.
Yeah.
But in that universe, I think only the cats can talk because in the new Garfield movie with Chris Pratt, there's multiple Garfields. I think.
Oh, hold on. So they're opening up a Marvel universe.
There's a Garfield verse, a Garverse,
a multiverse,
the lasagna verse
of depressed cats.
The lasagna verse. Well, not all of them.
I think that's what makes Garfield the most human of all the.
Yeah, he's the king of the anamorphic
because he can have depression, and that would make him as human as anybody else.
Do you remember?
And binge eating
when Scratchy was trying to kill Itchy, but he saw Itchy had just found out he was about to be a father. And Scratchy let him live his entirety of his life before he killed him on his deathbed. Do you remember this?
No.
So
one's not my
Poochie.
era.
Okay, so Poochie was a dog, anamorphic human. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Okay. I know Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, that's the exact same story. I think they all count as people outside of Pluto and Clifford. I think Clifford's a dog.
With
Big red dog.
Yeah.
this conversation notwithstanding, I think we could all agree that humanoid, anthropomorphic, cartoon animal or not, Lola Bunny could get it.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
thank you.
and the fish from Shark
I
Tales.
think we're all in agreement here.
And if I needed sage advice from anyone, I would ask Mr. Peabody.
No, I'm going to Mr. Or what the turtle from Kung Fu Panda. That's who I'm asking advice from.
Wisdom. Been around.
I want to say his name's Mr. Miyagi, but it's definitely not. But it's a play on Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Uguay.
Uguay, thank you.
I would not have come up
Master
with that.
Master
I wouldn't have got that
Uguay.
one.
Yep, that's who I would get advice from, Master Uguay. And now I have a question. Airbud, anamorphic or not?
Definitely not.
Magic.
Okay.
Magic. Just gifted with insane athletic ability, but still a dog.
Golden Retriever. The best of the dogs.
And the originals. Beethoven, just a dog.
Well, Beethoven's definitely just a dog.
Yeah, 100% just a dog.
He
It's
has,
not
he has no
wishbone.
human qualities at all.
Lassie, just a dog.
He just causes a fracas.
Yeah, Lassie's a full-on dog. All of the things where dogs are dogs are dogs. But if you were to ask me about Arthur, I don't know. Some sort of aardvark.
Arthvark.
Yeah, I don't know what any of those people are.
One's a bunny. Buster's a bunny.
With all I know is they're getting arrested. That's for sure.
It's 2 men on.
Yeah, don't get me started on the bootlicking Paw Patrol universe. Oh, wait, we're back.
I don't like that went through the break.
Paw Patrol's pretty sweet, man.
Welcome back to
you
the
would say that.
welcome back to the program. Welcome back to the 2 Men On. I'm Fred Slow. Van Nunley is here. Jake Cassio with us today. And yesterday, the Denver Broncos lost to the New England Patriots to no one's surprise. Lowest scoring game kind of in the history of all boring stuff, though. And then the Seattle Seahawks, because there's a new pope, they're on their way to the Super Bowl over the Los Angeles Rams of we keep dropping passes in the red zone. So it's the New England Patriots, let's go New England Patriots, versus the Seattle Seahawks, let's go Seattle Seahawks, and the Super Bowl boys. The table is set. I believe the Patriots are the early favorite according to
Incorrect.
every app I have.
No. Seahawks are early favorites. Is 2.5 right now,
Yeah,
Jake?
yeah.
I think it's 2.5 right now.
Take the Patriots.
And this is bigger than just football, boys.
Okay.
This is bigger than what's going on in this country right
All
now.
right.
This is bigger than our own citizens of this country being murdered in the streets.
Shot in their fucking heads.
And I will tell you why.
Okay.
Because my new favorite quarterback, Sam Darnold, has a chance to be the first ginger starting quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Go Birds.
I would say
Go Rain City bitch pigeons. Seattle Seahawks going to win the Super Bowl.
strawberry blonde.
He's full-blown ginger.
I don't know. I'd say that's like a strawberry blonde.
Look,
When
as
you,
a
Fred?
daywalker myself, mostly ginger, I know a ginger when I see one. Sam Darnold's a ginger. He's going to be the first ginger quarterback to hoist the Lombardi Trophy and set the world straight for all of us minorities.
Yeah, maybe. But I think there's a bigger conspiracy going on here, Van.
Okay, go on.
I think the NFL has a thing against mommy milkers.
Ah.
Okay, because the milker system is real. Okay.
Okay.
And if you look at all these controversial catches or not catches that have
Sure.
been happening, in the last couple of weeks, the NFL is directly attacking quarterbacks with wives that have big boobies.
busty wives.
Yep, curvy, bodacious women are not allowed to be at the Super Bowl according to the NFL.
Historically, that has not been true.
This year, though, tits are out.
Wait.
Out, like not out,
They're
out.
not in anymore.
They're not in anymore, yeah.
I feel like Andy Dalton won the division championship. Because that's not the Super Bowl.
That's not the Super Bowl. We're talking Super Bowl.
Super Bowl only.
Was Carson Wentz a redhead? Didn't he win one?
He didn't. He technically won one.
Starting quarterback.
Okay.
You heard me say starting quarterback. There's been some backups to hoist some trophies.
So what's the name of that guy you always get drunk with? Bill Romanowski, isn't he a redhead?
He's also not a starting quarterback.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so good news, man.
Oh, thanks.
I just looked up who the first black quarterback was in the Super Bowl. Doug Williams.
Yeah, I knew that one. Yeah.
Well, we
Okay,
didn't need to
started
Google that.
one and got MVP honors. Okay, so gingers are now considered black according to the internet.
Yeah. I'm
So
familiar.
this is the first ginger I think to probably start ever in a Super Bowl. I think your chances might actually. I'm on your side now with this.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you for supporting my people.
Because Milkergate is no longer a thing anymore.
You need a new one.
I need a new one,
Yeah.
Gingergate. So because gingers are now considered African Americans and the first African American to play in a Super Bowl one quarterback, I think the Ginger's going to win. Give me the Seahawks.
I'm 100% on board as well.
Is Red Grange a ginger, or is that just his name?
He was a running back.
He never took a snap?
Did they have Wildcat in 1938?
Bill Walton?
That wasn't a Super Bowl.
Again,
Is Bill
none
Walton?
of these people are starting quarterbacks.
Oh.
You're just naming gingers.
Like-
No, Ron Howard didn't win a Super Bowl either.
What about
Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
Bo Scalabrini?
Oh, good answer. Yeah, Brian Scalabrine.
Brian Scalabrini, thank you.
Yeah,
The
White
Orange
Mamba.
Mamba.
He won a
The Red Mamba?
championship
He did.
with the Celtics. You
Did
gonna
it
count
start
him?
though? Did he start though?
It's-
Well, I don't know if he
I don't
started.
think he started. And also, gentlemen, let me remind you that's
Yeah.
a different sport without quarterbacks.
Pete,
Yeah,
Ro-
but Pete
Pete Rose is a redhead.
Yeah.
Put him on the list.
Yeah.
What's the name of that guy with the beard?
Redhead, white nose.
What's the name of the guy with the beard? They gave his teammates COVID.
Blake Griffin.
Rudy
No,
Gobert.
for the Dodgers.
Oh, Justin Tucker. Justin Turner.
Turner.
Justin
He was a
Turner.
redhead. Count him.
Again, not a starting quarterback.
But
I'll reiterate.
starting third baseman.
You know how many white redheads have won the World Series trophy? A bunch.
Well, not
But
anymore.
0 starting quarterbacks have been ginger and hoisted the trophy. I am 100% on board.
Sheamus won the WWE championship. Do you want to count that?
Oh, I like that show. Shameless.
No,
Okay.
no, I pronounced it wrong. Sheamus. Sheamus. Put him on the list.
Patty lost.
Becky Lynch is a redhead. You going to put her on the list?
No.
I feel like those were both really good answers.
I think so too.
Basically, every major sport's already done this.
What about the guy from Modern Family who's from Albuquerque? The ginger guy.
Yeah, Tyson Fury.
Look, I know Shaun White won some gold medals. This isn't what we're talking about here.
I think we are.
No starting quarterback has ever won the Super Bowl whilst being a ginger. I don't know if somebody just for mended it up and tried to hide it and had a little cheat code.
It's fun to make fun of it because you are it,
Yeah.
but there's a truth about what you're saying. Like, you and I, this is funny. We just brought this up twice today. Off the air, we were having a conversation about a TV show you and I watch called Letterkenny.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't seen it, it's a very fast-paced, heavy dialogue program. It's like a 3-camera thing, but it's mostly just the exchange of the dialogue.
The
That's the show.
opposite of heated rivalry.
The opposite. And so whenever they mention the ginger in the Letterkenny,
Right.
the show basically pauses.
Yeah.
It goes to a completely slow motion. No longer are people able to function in that universe simply by the mention of the existence of the leprechaun-esque people that you are.
Correct. Yeah. And in Canada's defense, us gingers are even more rare there. As you know, the Dutch and the French were the early colonial settlers of Canada.
They have Greenland
So
too.
my beautiful Irish and Scotch-Irish brethren, genetically, not by nationality or birth or raised or anything at all whatsoever, but by 23andMe, not a lot of us in Canada. So we're more of an oddity in Canada.
So now you've just dissuaded me from betting on the Seattle Seahawks
because of you circus freak people.
Yeah, because so gingers aren't allowed in Canada. Canada has the Canadian Football League, which is a competitor of the National Football League.
Well,
so therefore, the Patriots are going to win because gingers are Canadian, and
you got that backwards.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Not Canadian. Yeah, no,
your logic is flawed, but I'm glad you're trying. We all appreciate the effort.
You dissuade me. Okay. Whatever you said makes me want to bet on the Patriots now.
Right.
I'm looking up every single.
If I did bet, because I'm retired.
Canadian Football League quarterback, and I'd rather have all of them over
Sam Darnold,
Andy Dalton, whoever the quarterback is right now.
Sam Darnold, the most winning quarterback the last 2 years in the NFL, done it for 2 separate teams.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Have any former Jets quarterbacks won a Super Bowl?
Yes, Joe Namath.
Well, he was the Jets quarterback.
Also a former one. What are we doing?
But I don't know.
I think Vinny Testaverde was a backup on a winning team.
Which, the Patriots?
The Dolphins?
One of the Cowboys, I think.
Bill Belichick, technically,
is a starting quarterback.
I believe he's with the Jets.
Again,
Mark McGuire.
Yeah, what about Mark McGuire?
You keep saying things that aren't starting quarterbacks in the National Football League.
Brett Favre won a championship.
And I need another drink here at Howie Sports.
Can we put Brett Favre on the list?
No. Once you start embezzling, you're no longer ginger.
Played for the Jets.
Yeah, I saw.
But he didn't go from the Jets to Super Bowl. He went from Super Bowl to Jets.
And also,
same with Aaron Rodgers.
Tom Tupa.
Dare I say, I saw Brett Favre's dick pics and not a true ginger.
Damn, homie.
So the carpet has to match the drapes to be considered full ginger.
Well, not only does the carpet need to match the drapes, it needs to be lighter the more south you go.
Really?
That's the inclination of a true ginger.
You would think it would be the opposite.
Joe Flacco played for the Jets.
But not before he won a Super Bowl.
Okay, touche.
While I appear as a ginger-adjacent day walker, the further south you go, the more orange it gets, boys.
Mark Brunell played for the Jets. Didn't he win a title with the Saints?
I can't even picture him in my head right now.
He's got a left hand.
I know he's lefty. But he was a brunette.
And I know Tom Tupa is the real answer because for some reason he played quarterback on Monday Night Football one time as the punter.
Okay.
And that was wild. And then he was the punter for the Patriots team in 01.
All right. You're incredibly close. Still not a starting quarterback. We are getting closer. That's the closest either of you two have been so far.
I know and I know.
Counts.
The Jets, who's their quarterback now?
Oof.
Technically, no one?
Yeah, they had like a third. I can't even say his name.
Oh.
Not Justin Fields. It was.
But he gone.
Yeah, and Tyrod Taylor, he was there for a little.
They had Andy Dalton, not Andy Dalton. What's his name? Brian Dalton. What's this guy's name? The quarterback for the Seahawks? Tom Dalton?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Dalton.
Sam Darnold.
That's too much. Put some respect on this man's name.
So Sam Dalton was with the Jets.
And then the Panthers.
Yeah.
And the Niners.
Yeah, and the
Vikings.
And the Vikings.
Yeah.
And the Vikings took J.J. McCarthy, and they were like, we'll go with that. We'll get rid of you, which was a bad decision.
Correct.
And then the 49ers already had Brock Purdy. That one made sense money-wise because they had Brock Purdy locked up on the rookie thing.
Yep.
You could put the money elsewhere. I don't hate that move. That's the kind of thing that happens. And then Carolina had Sam Dalton, and then they drafted the quarterback with the little hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I like him.
And Baker Mayfield was also on that team with Sam.
Oh, and he's gone too.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when he was with the Jets, Zach Wilson, is that who they brought in?
Yes.
Yeah.
God, he's kind of got like a raw. Maybe you have to be on the right team to be successful in the NFL, and it's not about
Who
like
you are.
individually.
Yeah.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
Yep.
That changes how I'm going to judge a lot of people.
The Trent Dilfer method.
But we've talked about this too. He wasn't even the starting quarterback when that season started.
Correct.
Neither was Tom Brady in that first one.
Well, hold up. So when Tom
Wait.
Brady came in for Drew Bledsoe I thought got hurt in the preseason.
Oh, you might be right.
So he got knocked out by Mo Lewis of the Jets, which propelled Tom Brady to that thing. The same thing happened with Trent Green in St. Louis when Kurt Warner came in. And he got knocked out by Rodney Harrison. This was also the time when I was an actual NFL fan, as opposed to now when I just want to see what cool colorways they're wearing out there.
Well, now that Phillip Rivers isn't going to be the Bills coach,
Thank
I think
Is that real?
Jake is not going to be an NFL fan anymore either.
So I've retired. I'm a fan, I'd say, but I'm not a super fan.
Of the NFL or the Bills?
The NFL.
Van, you and I should go to Buffalo and go to this stadium before they tear it down.
I'm getting a seat from the stadium.
That's different than what we just
And
said.
it's going to be my cuck chair.
Your what chair?
Okay.
Your what chair?
I'm incredibly surprised Phillip Rivers took his name out of the hat for the Buffalo Bills job, because historically this is the first time he's ever pulled out of anything.
That's true.
He's got a lot of kids.
But he just secured 5 more years of health insurance. I don't think he wants any more.
Got it.
Serena,
Or he's going to start coaching once that's up.
Yeah, coach high school for 4 years and then come back to the NFL and probably play for the Jets.
if Tom Tupa could do it.
Again, not a starting
He had like
quarterback.
500 passing yards that game. You know what I'm talking about? You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
So
My Tom Tupa was Patrick Mahomes versus Baker Mayfield, Texas Tech versus Oklahoma, where they both had like 600 yards of passing.
And Tom Tupa is less of a ginger than I am, and I think I'm the least amount of ginger to qualify.
You're like barely making the cut
Barely. Less and less every year.
because it's getting darker higher up.
Higher up, yes. Down south, not so much.
Only a couple of people get to know you're a true ginger.
Only a couple, huh, Jake?
that's how you feel about it, Jake?
Maybe a few.
Thank you. At least there's that.
Tom Tupa was the man.
See, to me, a couple's is more than 2. I hate when people say a couple is just 2.
Oh, I know you're like a serial monogamist. You really like to get to know the person well before, you do the horizontal mambo with somebody. And it's
Mhm.
admirable of you.
It is. I want to know the personality first.
I think a pair is 2.
Thank you.
It's
And a couple,
literally-
to me, a couple is like a handful. How many can you hit?
No,
No.
pair, couple, and duo are all 2.
Those are all 2.
Nah.
A few is either 3 or 4, and a bunch is 5 or more.
A tandem is 2.
Yeah.
So a threesome is 3.
Tried them.
What's a tridem?
Tandem, but try.
Like a trio?
Yeah.
That's where you put out a lot of effort. You
And
tried them.
in Zelda, what is this thing called in Zelda?
The sign of the Illuminati.
The
Trinity. Yeah, the Trinity.
Uh-huh.
That's 3.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
So where does few fall?
In between.
A few is 3 or 4. It's in between a couple and a bunch.
So that's more vague. That's like several.
Several, I believe, we're talking almost double digits.
What is handful?
At 10 plus.
There's no way.
No way.
Because this is my hand. I can't have 10 plus.
Okay, but think about you can have exactly 10. Okay, 10 or less is a handful.
What is some?
5.
Okay.
A general idea. I think some and a few.
But the most is a shit ton.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Bless you.
I had to
Bless
lose
you.
it before the program ended. Good job today, boys. Jake
Flew by.
Cassio, Van Nunley. We got one more of these on Mondays before the big game. We are efforting a Super Bowl party, so updates to come on that. Also, the Royal Rumble is this upcoming weekend. We'll talk about that at some point. It's in Saudi Arabia, so I'm not going. Give me your final words, boys, before we cut this one loose.
Hi, Mom.
It's pretty good.
Friends of the show, get excited. More Talk ABQ. Me and Fred and friends are coming your way early in February. A lot of new places to catch us wherever you want to catch us.
Good job, everyone. Keep breathing.